So for some reason I got this garbage and it kicked me out. I don't know why they do that. So let's go ahead and do this thing real quick. Now Barry doesn't have any materia. We'll give him some fire. And you know what? Let's go and do this. Because I think Tifa needs the needs a cure. So we're gonna give her that. Cloud, I don't know how to stop this. Try it. Okay. Boom. It's not a normal time bomb. That's right. You have a hard time disarming that one. It'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches. Please, stop it! Only a Shinra executive can set up or disarm the emergency plate release system. Shut your hole! I wouldn't try that. You just might make me injure our special guest. Ares! Oh, you know each other? How nice you could see each other for one last time. You should thank me. What are you gonna do with Ares? I haven't decided. Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It's taken us a long time, but now I can finally report this to the president. Tifa, don't worry, she's alright. Ah, you bitch! Ares! Hurry and get out! Well, it shouldn't be starting right now. Think you could escape in time? So it's time for us to get out. One spoke. Yo, we can use this wire to get out. Alright then, we'll just get the gosh darn wire. Oh, look at that, like Tarzan. Oh. Uh-oh. No, the bad thing about this one is that also leaves your lips a bit dry. They gave me lip balm as well, but I rarely use that. Meanwhile, at the playground, so it seems the past video that I just uploaded, YouTube just informed me that was owned or licensed by Booma CS and Coda CS. Okay, alright, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't really pay attention, to be honest. But besides, I don't get any money out of this. This is just, just for fun. So, you could demonetize this as much as they want. They could just put ads if they want, but I don't get nothing out of it. So, yeah. Marlin! Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! Damn it! Damn it all! What the hell is all this for? Hey, Barrett! Barrett! Hey! Barrett, stop! Please stop, Barrett! Yes, God damn. Marlene. Barrett? Marlene is... I think Marlene is safe. Huh? Right before they took Eris, she said, "Don't worry, she's alright." She was probably talking about Marlene. Really? But Biggs, Wedge, Jesse, all three of them were in the pillar. Think I don't know that? But we, all of us, fought together. I don't want to think of them as dead. And the other people in Sector 7. This is all screwed up. They destroyed the entire village just to get us. They killed so many people. Are you saying it's our fault? Because Avalanche was here? Innocent people lost their lives because of us? No, Tifa. That ain't it. Hell no. It ain't us. It's that damn Shinra. It's never been nobody but the Shinra. They are evil and destroying our planet just to build their power and line their own goddamn pockets with gold. If we don't get rid of them, they're gonna kill this planet. our fight ain't never gonna be over until we get rid of them. I don't know. What don't you know? You don't believe me? It's not that. I'm not sure about me, my feelings. And what about you? Yo! Where does he think he's going? Oh, Ares. Oh yeah, that girl. What's up with her? I don't know really. But she's the one I left Marlene with. Damn! Marlene! Tifa, there ain't no turning back now. Alright, so we're back into action. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so we got Cloud by himself. Okay, we got Ice. We got Cover. Lightning. Okay, so it looks like, no, I think there's nothing I could do at the moment. So I'm gonna go here. Cloud! Take me to Marlene. You're going to help Ares? Yeah. But before that, there's something I want to know. What's that? It's about the ancients. In our veins courses the blood of the ancients. I am one of the rightful heirs to this planet. Are you alright? Pull it together, man. And somehow they all merge within his body. So let's see if I got any hyper. Come on now, there's gotta be something. No, I got nothing. I got caca right now. So I'm gonna have to deal with this crap. And how do I get rewarded by a fight? Holy crap! Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, we got another casita to destroy. Dude, Barrett is more Mr. T. Okay, so Amy just sent me this message saying that Barrett is more Mr. T. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put more improvise. I'm going to put more Mr. T on Barrett. Like, I pity the food. Maybe you can steal hyper from whatever casted on you. See, I should definitely do that too. But I forgot which character which enemy I did. But that's definitely something I need to check. Okay. Hold on a sec. Pity the food. Alright. I'm gonna put more Mr. T in there just because you said so, Amy. Thank you. I want to do one with Christopher Walken. Should I put Sephiroth's voice as Christopher Walken? Wow. How long has it been? Blade Beam. Or should I get like a Arnold Schwarzenegger type of voice? Hojo could be walking. Okay, so for those who don't know, Hojo is one of the characters that we introduced later on in the game, but I will put Christopher Walken into Hojo. We want to make this game really badass, that even Hollywood would cast me to do their voiceovers. Let me just check. Yeah, let's definitely start healing some people. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Where we get them from behind. See what I did there? Okay, so someone just mentioned me, I'm sorry, Amy mentioned that it says it's going to be a long while for Hojo to be introduced, but I want Vincent as Antonio Banderas. I am Vincent Valentine. So a while back on, I used to watch Saturday Night Live a while back, and I was really into it. I would watch it on a weekly basis, obviously because it's Saturday. And Jimmy Fallon would do a parody of Antonio Banderas. No, it wasn't Jimmy Fallon. It was Chris Kattan. Chris Kattan would do the parody of Antonio Banderas. And it says, I must take off my shirt. No, I'm going to take my shirt. And there would be some people from the band says, oh no, Antonio, no, too sexy. And Antonio would say, no, I know, but I must. Ah! It was funny. It was really hilarious how they kind of put Antonio this type of guy who's oozing with sex appeal. The guy looks good, despite him being close to his 60s. But during the 90s, he was a stud. I kid you not. I first saw his movie Desperado in 95 or 96, and at that time I had a huge crush with Salma Hayek because of Dusk Before Dawn with George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino, that she plays as Satanica Pandemonium, and just the way how she danced with the python wrapped around her body or wrapped around her shoulders, it made her extremely seductive. And so that was my crush. So just seeing those two was just great. Alright, so okay, we are not supposed to go up there, right? Oh yeah, there should be a shop. Oh my god, who didn't have a crush on her? I even had a girl crush on her. You know what, it's funny that you mentioned it, Amy, because I think it's quite normal for a person to have girl crushes and guy crushes. Like for me, I think the only man crush I ever had was Schwarzenegger, Antonio Banderas, Zach Morris, I'm not kidding, Mark-Paul Gosselaar. Who wouldn't want to be that guy? That was it, but a lot of girls look at me like Screech or what is that character? Steve Urkel, from like the really nerdy, dorky type, like extremely nerdy. I'm like, no, I mean I could be easygoing, but I'm like, I don't know, just maybe just a swag, just the way how you carry yourself. But so like, I could be a easygoing guy, but hey, you talk about Jurassic Park, I'm gonna go super nerdy on that. So don't bring it up. Okay, so we got a couple of this stuff. Okay, we really don't need materia at the moment. Pure silence. Brains.mp. Yeah, that's not gonna help out either. Mark-Paul Gosselaar was going to be at Fan Expo before they postponed it, and there's no way girls thought you were a nerd. You're too pretty. Stop, Amy, you're too much. But thank you, I appreciate that. You're pretty cute yourself. But yeah, okay, so Amy mentioned something interesting about Fan Expo. So within a couple of weeks, I think it was, no, next weekend we're supposed to have Fan Expo, but because of the pandemic that's going on right now, most of the stuff has been canceled, and he was supposed to be there too. The cast of Full House, the cast of Scream, the cast of Lord of the Rings. There was another all-star cast. I'm not sure if it was Star Trek. Did I mention Full House? Yeah, so it was Full House, Scream, Lord of the Rings, something else. Oh my god. Amy is more into the Fan Expo. She's more into Comic-Con events as opposed to me. I'm more into video game and, well, I wouldn't say anime. I don't really watch much anime, but most of my panels that I host come from anime events, but I should go to more often to Comic-Cons. I would love to host a panel at Comic-Con. That would be badass to have like a local cosplay Q&A. If people saying, hey, you know, I'm Trujillosaurus Rex, and I'm a cosplayer from Fort Worth, you know, and have my co-panelists telling them where they're from, you know. But I'm looking forward to doing that because I did one for veteran cosplayers at Anime Dallas. Misty Panda and Alexandra Blackmore were my co-panelists and on Anime Dallas. I did some other panels, but that was the one that was a little bit closer to like getting to know your cosplayers. Oh, okay, thank you, Amy. And she also mentioned the Weasley family from Harry Potter. I hope I said it right. No, darling, I'm more into horror. Okay. Well, I'm slightly wrong. I'm sorry. So, yeah, from Harry Potter. So, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was canceled. A lot all-star cast. I think this one was a lot bigger than the one that was back in October. There was one for, I'm not sure what it was. I know it was fan days. You see, there will be 2 Comic-Cons in Dallas. One for Fan Expo, the other one for Fan Days. And I went to Fan Expo because that was kind of a springtime. I cosplayed as Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. And I cosplayed as Dr. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park. And that was pretty much it. I don't think I've never been to Fan Days before. But last year's Fan Days, it was really... There wasn't that many much people. I mean, I would say people, there wasn't that many big guests that caught my attention to go. But one of them was massive crush of Trish Stratus when she barely came out back in 2000. And at that time, I think I was 17, and my hormones were like off the roof. And just seeing her and her type of curvy body or curvy figure, I was like, oh my god, this girl's gonna get me really, how should I say, she's going to really make my fluids flow fairly wildly, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, and in that time they would do swimsuits and lingerie matches. So for me, I would record it, and then I wouldn't miss it. Like, especially I would record them if she was there. So I would record a match of Trish or wherever she was with, and then I would watch her later on in case if it was for football or because I used to play football in high school, but I also did theater arts. So whatever activities I did after school, I would get a chance to watch it later on. So yeah, I did not miss a moment with Trish. No, I did not. Okay, so I'm out of luck here. Let's get 1 of 10. I'm supposed to go visit 7th Heaven. Fan Expo is spring and always bigger than Fan Days in fall, so that's true. But yeah, there wasn't that much of a guest from Fan Expo. It's set for Trish, but she has, how should I say, she's retired. She retired. I'm sorry. She retired. She has a kid, and so her figure isn't that curvy as it used to, and I don't know, she's kind of, I don't want to sound rude, but she's too old. So I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things like she should have done this when she was still in her prime and then just show up from time to time. But since I think because since she was in her wrestling career, she really wanted to keep going at it. But I don't know, I think what she should have done is like she would have retired and then just go there like one event here and there at a time, make her feel, you know, in motion. But I think after, because I think she's back, right? I don't know, to be honest. I haven't seen wrestling. I haven't seen WWE in almost 13 years. So I have no idea what's going on right now. I'll tell you this, the reason as to why I quit watching WWE is because of Chris Benoit. He was one of my favorite wrestlers, and he passed away, and for me, I just didn't really care about wrestling since. I mean, I would watch TNA, Impact. I would go to certain wrestling promos like MPX Wrestling, DFW. No, it was All Pro Wrestling Academy. I'm sorry. I would watch. I would go to their promos events, but that was pretty much it. That's all I really did. So. But people would tell me, oh, he does this, she does that. I'm like, I don't really care. Yeah, I mean, if you still watch it, that's great. I wish I still would watch it routinely, but like I said, when once Chris Benoit passed away, I just couldn't get into it anymore. So, yeah. But if you still enjoy it, maybe even more, I tip my hat, but it's now more family friendly as opposed to how it was during the 90s to mid-2000s. There was much of a, oh, I lost my echo screen. Son of a bitch. But I gotta level up, so can't complain about that. Okay. No, we're way ahead. We are taking care of the flowers of the lady here. Is that okay? I don't mind. Take good care of them. Sure, yeah. Goddamn kids. I love kids, but I have, you know, there are those moments I'm like, oh, kids. Okay, so let's not go there, but we're gonna go north. Or not. Okay, we're not supposed to go there. They're in a safe place. Oh, that maybe they're in the bus. No. I think this is where you get your weapons out, right? Yeah. Let's take a look. Titan Bangle. Nah, we're good. Sure is loud outside. Wonder what's happening. Yeah, I think they're inside. There you go. Okay. Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Ares, isn't it? Sorry, the Shenra Haber. I know. They took her from here. They were here? That's what Ares wanted. Why is Shenra after Ares? Ares is an ancient, the sole survivor. What'd you say? But aren't you her mother? Not her real mother. It must have been 15 years ago. During the war, my husband was sent to the front, some faraway place called Utai. One day, I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. Okay, so I got a message saying Elmira should be Irish. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see how my Irish can go. I mean, it should be still up to speed because I was watching Boondock Saints, so I should have that Irish accent. My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. No, I'm sure he left. Was just cancelled. I went to the station every day. Then, one day, she used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. Her last words were, "Please take of Ares somewhere safe." My husband never came back. I had no child. I was lonely. So I decided to take her home with me. Ares and I became very close quickly. That child loved me to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. She told me how she escaped from some kind of research laboratory and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely, many other things. Return to the planet? I didn't know what she meant. But I asked her if she meant a star in the star. I asked if she meant a star in the sky. But she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. Mom? Oh. Please don't cry. Aries just blurted that out all of a sudden. When I asked her if something happened. Someone dear to you has just died. His spirit was coming to see you, but he has already returned to the planet. At that time, I didn't believe her. But several days later, we received a notice saying my husband died. And that was it. A lot had happened, but we were happy. Until one day, we want to return Eris to us. We've been searching for her for a long time. No, never! Eris, you're a very special child. You're a very special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. At that moment, I found that she was an ancient. The ancients will lead us to the land of supreme happiness. Eris will be able to bring happiness to all those in the slums. That is why Shinra would like Eris' cooperation. He's wrong! I'm not an ancient! I'm not! But Eris, surely you hear voices sometimes when you're all alone? No, I don't. But I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. But why now? She brought her little girl here with her. Sang found them on their way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for her little girl's safety. Marlene. Marlene! Ares was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry. Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry. You're her father. How in the world would you ever leave a child alone like that? Please don't start with that. I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene. But you're gonna understand something. I don't got answers. I wanna be with Marlene, but I gotta fight. I pity the fool. Because I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. But inside I'm always thinking of her. I just want to be with her. Always. And eat Mr. T.O.'s. See? I'm going in circles now. I think I know what you mean. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go and see her? Oh my god. Okay, so someone just messaged me. Amy says, I'm going to have to come to your... What? I'm going to have to come to your girl voices. Well, obviously I'm really masculine, so that's not going to work. Sang is obviously Asian. Okay, so you want me to make a stereotype Asian? Like, oh, she is ancient. She must go to help us out. Hold on a second. Okay, so it seems that Amy is now my voice cast director. She's my voice director. No, like the guy who played Shang Tsung. Okay, so that's Carrie Hideyoki Tagawa. Okay. She is of ancient blood. She is an ancient god. But would not let her. Am I saying it right? Okay, hold on. Oh, no, Mao. Why not just make them all sound like Christopher Walken or Schwarzenegger? Or how about George Takei? I could do an excellent George Takei. I was just picturing it like your soul is mine. Your soul is mine. Like they say, a deal is a deal. It's my fault. I was the one who got everything involved in this. Uh-oh. Someone has to be Christopher Lambert. Oh, yes. Raiden. Okay, so Amy brought a really interesting subject here. So, in the mid-90s, there was a Mortal Kombat live action movie, and this was during the time that Mortal Kombat got into its fever pitch. So it was PG-13, which was, for me, I thought it was dumb. But then again, during that time, there's a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers. So by putting it to rated R, it really did. It would actually make it more difficult for people to actually watch it, especially teens. So they kind of toned it down a little, so anybody can watch it. So Christopher Lambert played the god Raiden. Kerry Hideyoki Kagawa would do Shang Tsung, and Bridget Wilson, who was another crush of mine, played the Sonya Blade, and it was good for what it was. I think it would perhaps be one of the best video game based movies at that time, because Super Mario Bros. Came out about maybe 2 years before Mortal Kombat, and this past February Sonic the Hedgehog just came out. So those for me would be my best 3 movies based on video games. Maybe during the weekend I'll discuss why at that time was so difficult to make video games into movie adaptations. But that's going to be a completely different story and a different day, so just stick around, stay tuned for that. But yeah, so it was interesting to have Raiden, for Christopher Lambert being Raiden. But then the second one, Annihilation, there were so many recasting. It was ridiculous. Like it wasn't Christopher Lambert. It was James Remar, but he plays one of the members from the Warriors back in the late 70s. But I would love to see Christopher Lambert being Raiden again. I think he did a really good job, but he said that he read the script and sounded like crap, so he did avoid a bomb, because Annihilation was a crappy movie. Okay, so let's get back to this. Okay, so Elmira, she's still Irish. Don't say that. Aries doesn't think so. Sigh. No, come on now. I'm being mean. Alright, so we got Marlene and we got Barrett. Give me a minute. Let me go use the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot lighter. Okay. Get comfortable. Alright. Looks like I could rest here. Don't want to sleep. But I want to get that potion and that phoenix down. I'm so glad you're alright. Daddy, don't cry. Your whiskers hurt. Cloud, you're gonna help Aries, right? She's done so much for me. If that Shinra's involved, I ain't staying here. I'm coming too. You heard? Guess what? Aries asked me a lot of questions. Like, what kind of person Cloud is? I bet she likes you, Cloud. Alright, so I don't know, or let's hope so. What do you think I should say? I want to say let's hope so, but I don't want to get Tifa jealous. You don't want girls to be jelly for each other, no, on you, so I don't know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I always believe that, you know, having one girl, that's more than enough. So let's put, I don't know. Damn it. Okay. Guess we go beast then. Let's go ahead and drool a little. Hold on a second. I just got a message. Oh wait, what the hell? This is interesting. Well, that's weird. That is really weird. I about to say? Nah, nothing. Dummy! Okay. I guess I'm still a dummy. Okay. Okay, so... So, nothing really changed. Oh, you're going after Ares, right? Yeah, I'm coming with you. We're going right into Shinra headquarters. We're gonna be prepared for the worst. I know. Right now, I feel I have to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'd go crazy. Yes, cabin fever is true. It does exist. Oh boy. Sorry, but you can't take care of Marlene a bit longer. Yes. Yes, I don't mind. This place is dangerous now. You better go somewhere else, you heard? You're right. But promise me that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. How do we get to the Shinra building? There ain't no train that goes up there anymore. Well, let's go to the wall market. We might be able to find something there. And then gonna save it. And you know what? Let's go ahead and call it a night. Let's do that. My voice is already cracking. Okay, so that is how we wrap it up for tonight. I would like to thank Rhonda for stopping by. Thank you so much. And a double, triple, quadruple thank you to Amy Burns. I truly appreciate that. I had a lot of fun, especially you giving me some suggestions of what characters or what voices should I give these characters. Trust me, when the remake comes out, I'm gonna let the game do the voicing. I mean, for me, I don't want to do Tommy Wiseau. Could you imagine me doing Tommy Wiseau for Vincent Valentine? Or who else? What other characters? Or do Dennis? What is it called? Anthony Hopkins as the president? Who else? Or maybe John Lennon as Shinra's kid. But that will be for another story and another day. So I had fun. I really did. And yeah, I hope maybe tomorrow I might do another live stream. Saturday, I usually do 2-hour live streams, but the thing, like I said about the pandemic, we're trying to avoid not going out too much. So I am in a way in a bit of a tight leash, short leash per se, but maybe I could hang out and go out for like maybe 2 hours and then come back. But we'll see how it goes. I don't want to take any risk to get my roommate sick as well. So we'll see how it goes when that day comes. So stick around, stay close, like and subscribe. You want to see more videos of me, check out my channel. You want to keep in touch or keep informed, go ahead and put that pinche campanita on for notifications. So that way when I'm playing or I'm doing something, you'll be the first ones to know. So you guys have a good night. Rest well to wherever you are. And see you soon.